Hey guys, how are you? Happy March. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. I know that you're either watching this live or you're going to come back and watch it. First of all, I want to thank you for watching because for those of you that are Bachelor lovers, it's happening right now, the show. So I have it recorded. I am going to go watch it in just a little bit. I love watching the end result and what he chooses. So anyway, thank you guys so much for chiming on. It is March. And the best is yet to come. We are down to our last final 4 months. I hope a lot of you watched the call on Saturday with our Legacy Family Nationals. Hold on, I'm going to close the door because I feel like my kids left their door open. Hold on. I can't hear anything. Okay, sorry. So anyway, yeah, so this is where it all goes down: March, April, May, June. And this is your first year in Mary Kay. This is where it gets really hot and where everyone does the most. I don't know what it is with women. Sometimes I guess we're good at procrastination. And so when women are down to their last few months, it just seems like they do more than the norm. But I love spring. Everything's blooming, and it's getting warmer in more of the northern areas, and everything's blossoming. And so it's just a great month. It's a long month, and so we want to make sure that you make use of it. So just a few announcements just to let you guys know. We are so excited. Tomorrow, Melody Fox comes into town. We don't bring in many nationals. We're bringing in 3 this year. And so Melody Fox, I'm picking her up tomorrow. And when you're a director, you get to come to the South Florida Directors Meeting, which is what we have on Wednesday. So we have that Wednesday from 9 to noon at Studio Pink. And then we have a warrior retreat, something you have to look forward to. When you become a director and you have at least 3 offspring directors or cumulative, so like if you're a senior with 2 DIQs or you have 2 offspring and 1 DIQ, you get to come to this retreat. So it's at my house. It's 24 hours. It's called our warrior retreat, and you're wined and dined, and you just get special training that not everyone gets, and it's amazing. And then Thursday night, and this is for everyone. So everyone from West Palm Beach down, we want you to come to our Studio Pink because by the way, Thursday is International Women's Day. So what a great day to warm chatter, to meet leads, to give out goodie bags. But it's International Women's Day. And so we have our guest event Thursday night. And so you want to pack the house with guests because it's going to be a really big deal. And you guys know we normally sign about 20 to 30 new consultants on a night like that. It's $20. Guests are free. It is a fundraiser to pay for Melody coming in because it's very expensive to fly in a national. And then it's also to help with any extra incurring costs that we have with our Studio Pink. But it's going to be awesome. We're going to sign every single one of your guests. So you're going to wish that you brought them. So get on the phone. Make sure you double book. Tell them that that it's National Women's Day, that you have an inspirational event that you want them to go to, that they're going to get a mascara or eye makeup remover, or maybe if you want to up the ante and give them more. But we're so excited about that. Now, as you guys know, Career Conference is up and coming, and congratulations for those of you that got registered. And I'm going to recognize those that earned their bracelet too in just a little bit. But we are at the Orlando Career Conference. We're so excited because we're #1. We ranked #1. It's kind of nice to know that already out of the bag. So it's going to be huge. And I want you to know that as a national, I get 14 reserved seats. And so since a lot of my unit is out of town, I'll probably have about 10 extra seats that I'm going to be able to use as a promotion for our area for our top 10 red jackets. So you're going to want to really, really work hard as a DIQ and as a director to get into DIQ, because those red jackets that are doing the most, including DIQs, will earn a spot at our South Florida Orlando Career Conference. And then we have a red jacket reception that Friday night if you're at the Orlando Career Conference in my suite. Well, you'll earn these really cool hot earrings for doing that. So this is the time to move up to red, and if you're in red, to move into DIQ. This 8 program is just incredible. And as you guys know, we also have an area promotion where as long as you're in your red jacket, you get the link to a really hot call that's going to happen every Wednesday night with a national sales director, with some of my amazing national sales director friends on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're a red jacket, you're going to get that link. And Kristen Myers is the guest speaker tomorrow, and she's amazing. She grew her business in a small little town with like a few hundred people, and so a lot of us make excuses for what we can do or what we can't do, and you guys, she drove everywhere to build her business. So, you know, so many times we make excuses, and so she will really, really, really bring it tomorrow night. So you're going to want to make sure that you watch that and pass that on, directors, to your Red Jackets and above. Or if you're one away from Red Jacket, work really hard to get into Red so you can get that link. Okay. Now, if you did not sign up for Career Conference, you can go on site and register. So it's not too late, and it's so worth going, you guys. My first Career Conference, my first Mary Kay event was actually Career Conference, because when I started Mary Kay, seminar they were just going to seminar like 2 days later. So it was kind of hard for me to go. So my first actual Mary Kay event was Career Conference, and I was blown away. I was a brand new sales director. It was the first time I ever saw a national speak, and my vision was casted that one day I wanted to be a national and one day I wanted to be on that stage. And here I am, being able to be the #1 in Career Conference, representing you, all of you guys. So it's not too late. You can register on site. We want to have 100% attendance with this. Also, put on your calendar for seminar, so you can let your bosses, your family, your mom, your boyfriend know that July 27th through 31st, you will be in Dallas, Texas. July 27th through 31st, you will be in Dallas, Texas, okay? So we are going, my first choice is the Omni. We will be waiting to hear back from that. But what you'll do is you'll get registered and you will book your room underneath our area block. It's going to be so exciting. You're not going to want to miss it. We have an area DIQ directors meeting one day. We have a top director dinner where you have to be in Unit Club or Double Court to be able to go. You go to like a top amazing 5-star steak dinner with me and my husband, and we treat you and your husband, and then we have all these amazing gifts up in my suite. So it's a lot of fun. And then we're going to have a legacy breakfast with our senior national that will be retiring. Everybody's going to wear different shades of blue. We're going to have a breakfast there at the Omni, and it's just going to be so special. And then we have our area awards night. And I'm not going to tell you the theme, but it's going to be so much fun. So it is just over top. It's 4 days of fun, dressing up, recognition. You're in this pink bubble. It's so positive. You get so much training and energy, and it's just amazing. It's like the CMA awards. It's like the Oscars. It's like everything tied into one. It's amazing. So make sure that you put on your date book July 27th through 31st. Tell your husband or boyfriend or mom now, or tell your boss. Okay, really quick, we're going to do some recognition. And okay, so as of right now, hold on here. I just lost my little thing here. Okay, so we are so excited. First of all, we have so many new DIQs in our area. I'm so pumped about that. Allison Jankowski has 4 DIQs for Maryland. Yay! We're so proud of you guys. And so we have Miosha Jackson, congratulations, girlfriend. We know you're going to finish this month. Shalonda Anthony, congratulations. We have Alyssa Shiflett, congratulations, and Cameron Ann Standish. So these 4 women just went into DIQ underneath Allison, and we know that you're going to finish in a month or 2. We also have Leah Valencioni. She has 2 red jackets. We have Rebecca Brooks, which is a cute, fun, young DIQ. She's 18 years old. She's precious. Monica Carter is one of her DIQs. Abigail Quinn has Jacqueline Ferris. We're so excited, and she's on target for her car out of Texas. Lori Isaacson has Lisa Slay from West Virginia. We're so excited to have you into DIQ and to see all that you're doing. And she's also on target for her car. Really excited about that. And we also have, I just came back from Columbia last week. Martha Tabone, my future national, has 5 DIQs, you guys. 5 DIQs. Talk about International Women's Day. It is so exciting to see our company grow in other countries by leaps and bounds. So Martha has 5 DIQs. So as of right now, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 DIQs in our area. Yay! 13 DIQs in our area. I love it. Let's get to 20. My goal is to have 20 new directors by seminar. 20 new directors by seminar. I know that we can, and that will help us with our inner circle goals. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to our star team builders in February. Now, some of these are DIQs now, but in February, they were red jackets. And so that was Shalonda Anthony, who is now a DIQ, Trisha Barrett underneath Tanya King, Anna Brizuela underneath Liz Wiegand, Shirley Brown underneath Tanya King, Arisa Cabral underneath Tanya King, Derwin Garcia underneath Daisha Wiegand, myself, Evelyn Gonzalez underneath Lori Isaacson, Belitza Hernandez underneath my unit, Sandra Hutchinson underneath my unit, Stephanie Moss underneath the Farrah Fontaine unit, Amberlyn Moore underneath the Abigail Quinn unit, Kara Strum underneath the Abigail Quinn unit, Erica Tarafa underneath the Denise Sosa unit, Emily Travers underneath Leah Balencioni unit, and Denise Williams underneath the Allison Jankowski unit. So we're super excited about that. And our team leaders in February were Anique Bryan underneath the Tanya King unit, and Yelena Sadakalina, which is a Russian name. It's very hard for me to say, out of New York under my unit. And let's see. Okay, and we're so proud of these directors that are building reds. It's all about reds. I really want to have at least 100 reds by seminar. So, and things might have changed. This was as of February 28th. So don't get upset if the recognition is not up to date. This is as of, so you might have finished as a red jacket, and orders might have cleared in March. But as of February 28th, these women had at least one red jacket. Kia Barrow, Denise Sosa, Leah Balencioni, Liz Wiegand, Farrah Fontaine, Leanne David and Lori Isaacson, they each had 2. Abigail Quinn had 3. Tanya King had 4. And Allison Jankowski had 5. And like I said, now you might have 3, 4, or 5 because orders cleared, but that's what showed as of February 28th. And we're doing February recognition. For our top 50 state highest and most improved units, super excited. Allison Jankowski was number 20, and this was as of February 1, by the way. So things have definitely changed. Allison Jankowski, number 22, highest in Maryland. I'm sure you've gone down a lot. Leah Balenciano was number 38 in Maryland. I'm sure you've also gone down. And Leanne David was number 49, highest in Florida. So congratulations for that, ladies. Okay, let's see. All right, I want to congratulate these directors that added a bunch of team members to their unit. We know that anything over 10 is growth. Denise Sosa had over 5. Adriana Fahet had over 5. Leanne David had 7. Kia Barrow had 7. Abigail Quinn had 9. Allison Jankowski had 16 new unit members, and Leah Balencioni had the most with 18 new unit members coming in. Congratulations, ladies, on building your organizations. Gold medaling was Rebecca Brooks underneath Leah Balencioni's unit, who's a brand new DIQ, and Alyssa Shiflett underneath Allison Jankowski's unit. Silver medals were Monica Carter underneath Leah Balencioni's unit. SD, I like your name, SD underneath Adriana Fahet's unit. Kristen Rogers underneath the Abigail Quinn unit. Congratulations. Our bronze medal achievers was Takia Barrow, Leah Balencioni, Neosha Jackson, Abigail Quinn, Sandra Rodriguez underneath the Denise Sosa unit, Cecilia Solomon underneath Leanne David unit, and Ketty Torino underneath the Leanne David unit. So congratulations, ladies. And just to tell you who was in our top 10 for the month with their units and their production. Hold on a second. Okay, our number 10 for our DARE area, and of course this is everything you do with reorders with your entire unit. It's counting towards your director's production. Adriana Fahet did a little over 5,000. Congratulations. Number 9, Leanne David with a little bit over 5,000. Congratulations. Number 8, Emanuela Jean Charles with 5,034, brand new sales director. Number 6, Trish Villarreal, brand new sales director with 6,657. Number 6 was Farrah Fontaine with 7,182. Number 5 was Takia Barrow with 7,195. Number 4 was Tanya King with 9,546. And our top 3, Abigail Quinn with 15,490, just a baby shy of Cadillac Production. And I know she's shutting down her Cadillac this month. Number 2, Leah Balencioni with 16,896, Cadillac Production girlfriend. I know you're shutting it down too this month. And Allison Jankowski had over 20,104. Congratulations, you guys. And our directors that hit double credit at the 20,000 retail was Takia Barrow, Abigail Quinn, Leah Balencioni, and Allison Jankowski. Congratulations on maxing out, because there was double credit last month. So see, everything we did in our area counted as double. So like Allison doing 20,104 is really 40,204 towards her end production. So it really makes sense to maximize and do your best this month, because it's doubling and we don't know how long that will last, okay? Okay, so congratulations to these consultants that earned the Career Conference VIP Luncheon. Becky Woods, Sarah Cox, Kara Strum, Heidi Edmonds, Rita Basham, Jacqueline Aregio Parrish, Alyssa Shiflett, Caitlin Jackson, Takia Barrow, Leah Balencioni, Adriana Fahet, Farrah Fontaine, Abigail Quinn, Patricia Villarreal, Denise Sosa, Allison Jankowski, Lori Isaacson. Congratulations on earning your luncheon. And then earning the Career Conference Consistency Bracelet. So you'll be earning that consistency bracelet. Gwendolyn Johnson, Becky Woods, Mary Bowers, Samantha Winner, Jody Bruner, Denise Wilson, Patricia White, Jennifer Turner, Kara Strum, Latoya Cheeseborough, Lorena Short, Alyssa Shefflett, Sarah Cox, Debbie Crum, Heidi Edmonds, Janet Garland, Cecilia Solomon, Gwen Green, Caitlin Jackson, Neosha Jackson, Diana Jacobs, Rita Basham, Anna Portella, Michaela Lewis, Stephanie Moss, Michelle Pajach, Jacqueline Aregio Parrish, Takia Barrow, Emanuela Jean Charles, Leah Balencioni, Adriana Fahet, Farrah Fontaine, Patricia Villarreal, Abigail Quinn, Denise Sosa, Leanne David, Allison Jankowski, and Lori Isaacson. So congratulations on earning your bracelet. And for those of you that earned the February bracelet, oh my gosh, it is like 3 full pages. So I am not going to say all your names because we will be here all night, but give yourself a huge pat on the back if you earn your bracelet. Congratulations, because that means that you're on target for star and so much more. So we're really, really proud of you guys. So my goal is for us to have, you know, as many DIQs finished this month, and really to get up to 20 DIQs in our area, and to have 20 new area directors by seminar. And I would love to have as many of you at seminar as possible. And I know that we're going to at least be in the number 4 position and really work hard on finishing inner circle. So by you winning, it really, really helps the whole it helps everyone. So again, I'm kind of going to go over a little bit about some of the things I said on Saturday, just because it's so important. I really want everyone so focused on beauty experiences, because that's where it's at. And so I hope that you had your book 10 done by today, by the 5th. That is your goal every single month, to have your book 10 done by the 5th of the month. That is just like a habit. That's like brushing your teeth. So if you don't have your book 10 done by the 5th, make sure that you have that done, right? Because I've never seen a consultant or director unhappy with their business when they have their book 10, right? So make sure that you're getting that done. And once you have your book 10, get to 20 so that 10 hold. But my main goal would be for everybody in our area to be doing a power start this month and to be doing a perfect 10, which is 10 beauty experiences. And when you do that, I want you to track that on our website, daciaw.com, click on business. And then within that, you're going to find a link that talks about beauty experiences. So print that off, learn how to do a beauty experience. If you feel uncomfortable with it, go watch your director. But I want you guys to get obsessed with tracking. I guarantee that if you have 10 beauty experiences, you should sell anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, and you'll keep half, and you should have at least one recruited every beauty experience, if not every other beauty experience. So I want everybody earning their DARE pin. Remember, when you do your first 10 beauty experiences and track that, you know, and the flyer and the whole area contest is on my website and in our newsletter and been promoted, you get your DARE pin. And after that, you get a pink personalized little baggie for me of just like all kinds of fun things, kind of like the Fit box, or like, you know, those little customized boxes that all those companies do. I'm doing like a FabFitBot box of like things I like. So for example, you know, it could be some fun earrings, it could be a positive CD, it could be cute little thank you notes or a scarf, or, you know, a certain bronzer that I like, you know, like I'm in like a tinted bronzer or something cute, fun, some fun hose, like it could be whatever. So it's like, how many of you love like surprise packages that just come in the mail? So I want everyone to get addicted to beauty experiences. And when we do things at career conference and seminar, that's where we're going to be recognizing all of that. So I want to make sure that you do that. And as you guys heard on Saturday, we gave you so many examples of why the Perfect 10 and the Power Start was so important. You heard my story that I talked about of the national Angie Stoker that was from Canada, and that she had been dealt with a devastating word and news. She was a top director. She was heading toward national. Her world was stopped when she found out that her husband was having an affair. And so her world stopped. She stopped working. She went from going from 200 unit members down to 14 unit members. And it wasn't until her boys came into the kitchen and said, "Mom, are we poor?" And she's like, couldn't even handle it. She's like, no, like this is not happening. And so she turned everything around. She worked like a dog. She went from 14 team members to that within 18 months doing $1,044,000. And she set up her national area within those 18 months. And so, you know, all it sometimes takes is just that decision. But she threw herself into 18 months of the Power Start and doing 10 beauty experiences. And so there was never a month that I didn't do that. I literally thought I was going to get fired if I didn't do it. So you guys, like I said before, when you do the Power Start, the number one reason why you want to do it is you're getting in front of numbers. And your main goal is to exhaust 5 resources to gain those numbers. So it's working with people you know, gaining their referrals, whether it be brides, whether it be quinceañeros, whether it be a booth, a fair, a table, a coffee shop, a restaurant, office buildings. You want to be having 5 outlets of where you're gaining leads so that you're never running out of leads, because from those leads, you're going to make those appointments. And your goal is to make 10 phone calls a day to get 2 beauty experiences on your books or facials. And if you do that 7 days in a row, that's 14 a week. And if that's 14 a week, half are going to hold that 7. And so I want you to be almost like, I have so many appointments on my book, I cannot wait for them to cancel. The second reason why the Power Start is important is it's giving you the routine for team building. So it's giving you a place to practice to get better. And we all know that practice makes perfect. And that, you know, and when that confidence is built, then people are attracted to what you do. It's when you haven't done it where you're rusty and dusty and you don't feel as confident in sharing. The third thing is that I always felt that it was harder to start back up again if you stopped. And so once you get in the habit of it, you know, it's like that train or that airplane, you know, once it gets going, it's off. It's harder to stop and then get back up again. So you just want to make it a way of life and pretend like you're going to get fired if you don't do it. And it really is addicting. Number 4, I believe that it keeps you fresh in the game. You know, when you're doing a Power Start and you're seeing 30 to 50 faces a month, you're so fresh and current. You know what's happening. You know, you're constantly being, you're constantly being put in an uncomfortable place. And that's where you learn the most. It's when I was in people's kitchen tables and in their home is where I learned the most about myself and other people. It wasn't, you know, going to your beauty studio or your meeting is awesome because that's where you're around other like-minded leaders and educating yourself and feeling like you're not alone and just really having that encouragement. But it's when you're by yourself at those 101s, those double facials, those skincare parties, those beauty experiences, those debuts in someone's home where you see what's important to them by seeing their pictures on the wall. You get to see them face to face. You get to see some people super happy or confident or sad or distressed. You learn so much about people. And so I would never trade. Like if you ask me, what would you prefer? 10 beauty experiences in someone's home or some in my home and some at a beauty studio? Hands down, I would want all 10 in someone's home because it tells me so much about a person. When I go into their home, I see their why. I see whether they love to cook, whether they don't love to cook. I see whether they're organized or whether they're not organized. I meet their family. We build a connection. I see how organized she is with hosting a party, which kind of shows me how organized she would be with running a business. And so there's so many things that you learn by holding beauty experiences that if you don't, you're not going to be on your A game, as a future leader. Number 5, the B. You're going to earn your B by doing 10 beauty experiences a month because Mary Kay said that there's one team member at every skincare party. So when you're going to that beauty experience, you're looking for your next key person. I don't know about you, but I'm going to a signing. And when I'm there, I want them to be sold out on my story, connect with me, fall in love with Mary Kay, know that they're cared about, put this product on their face, right? Make them feel wonderful, close their sale, gain their referrals, book the follow-ups, and then share the opportunity. And so by doing that, if I'm doing that 10 times in front of at least, let's say there's 3 people at every party, that's 30 people I'm doing it in front of. I know with the numbers, I'm going to sign anywhere from 3 to 6 people. So I'm going to have new people coming in, and that's how my B is going to happen. And number 6, it's the way you earn your star. By doing your power star, it's helping you earn your star. It just flows. The star just happens. See, I never have to be like, oh, I have to put this in. Like I need it. I'm constantly needing product. Like a box came, today and I'm like, gosh, thank God I'm out of like everything. I have to have 10 eye makeup removers on stock at all time. Like it's a problem. Like I love it. And all my customers love it. Like I can't keep it in stock long enough. And so, by at least doing 3 beauty experiences, at least every week, if not every other week, you're going to sell anywhere from $200 to $600 to maybe $1,000. And so your product's going to be moving off the shelf. Your customer base is going to be increasing and your confidence is going to be increasing. And number 7, you cannot lead where you've never been. It's very hard to tell your new team members to do something that you've never done, right? So by doing it, it's really an integrity piece, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't feel comfortable telling somebody to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. And number 8, when you're doing these beauty experiences, I want to make sure that you're engaged. I don't want you just checking this off a list. I don't want you just being like, okay, so excited I got one done. No, I want you to do it, of course, because it's a goal, but to really be in it to win it, to really get to know that hostess, to get to know everybody at the table, to let them in on you, to let them know about you. Take off the mask. Don't put on a front. You need to be authentic when you're at these beauty experiences. Be passionate, be excited. Let them know your eye story. It's so important to share your story. Everybody's story is different. Don't make your story like someone else's. And some ways you can enhance your story is answering questions like this. Had you ever known anything about Mary Kay? What were your prior feelings about that? Maybe it was good, bad, or funny. How did the product make you feel? Did it help you build confidence? Did you change as a woman? What are your goals? What did you do prior to Mary Kay, or what are you juggling alongside of Mary Kay? Like all of these things are helping to create your story, and your story is what sells. Your story is what sells. So be you, be authentic, and be in the moment because you'll get a better result with your power start, your perfect 10. Number 9, it gives inspiration. Excuse me. It gives inspiration because, every time you do it, you're going to have these incredible stories and you're going to have so many more stories. And I always say, when the motivation is missing, discipline is the best substitute. So when you're not motivated, when you're not clear, when your vision isn't clear, you're like, oh, you just start moving. You just take action. Discipline is the best substitute. Number 10, When you're doing a power start and a perfect 10, you're renewing your vision every single month. You're in front of these beautiful women that you're seeing your purpose every day. You're seeing that you're changing a face or changing a life every single day when you do that. You guys, I believe that mediocre is miserable. I believe that you're one decision away from success. This business is so easy. It's repeatable. It's a repeatable process. It's about you and what you believe is possible and what you're willing to take action on. And know that I believe in you. Know that your recruiter and your director believes in you. I want you to get out of victim's mentality and become a victor and take ownership of your business. You're the girl boss. Not your senior, not your national. You're the girl boss. You're responsible for your business. There's 4 secrets to success. I hope you're writing this down. There's 4 secrets to success. Number 1, there are no secrets. Haha, there are no secrets. It's called work. It's called hard work, you guys, and it takes hard work to build a reputation. It takes hard work to build a consistent customer base. It takes hard work to build an incredible team. Nothing comes easy, right? You're gonna work the business full circle, book, sell, book, share every single time. Trust the process. Stop thinking and just do. This business works when you do, doesn't it? This business works when you do. The second secret to success is you gotta dream big. You gotta dream big, and then dream even bigger than that. Write down in your wildest dreams where you wanna be in your business in the next 5 years, a year from now, a month from now. Close your eyes and start to dream. Take that and stretch it, right? And create visuals. Experiences are what motivates me today. Experiences to give my family. So whether it be skiing or Disney World or taking them to New York or a new adventure, like this year we're taking them to Alaska in August. And so we're so excited. I planned this actually last August, and I was just watching a commercial a little while ago on the new Norwegian Bliss cruise. And so I'm taking my family to Alaska because my boys love nature and fishing. And so that excites me to be able to work hard to give them experiences. So I want you to dream big. What can you give your family? What experiences can you give them? What security can you give them? And so your dream needs to be so big that you almost feel ridiculous sharing it, right? What would it look like? How would it change your family's life, right? If other people are not laughing at your dream, then it's not big enough. It's not big enough, you guys. Mary Kay's knees were the bloodiest knees of all. And the difference between Mary Kay's goal and a dream, the difference between Mary Kay was that she had a goal and that she had a dream. And so what is your dream? If you write down a goal and no dream, then if you write down a goal, then what I want to say is if you just dream without writing a goal, then there's really no motivation to hitting it, right? So I want you to dream a little bit bigger. You can never lose sight of those dreams, right? And step outside your comfort zone. You want to do more and be more. You guys, if faith weren't required, then you wouldn't need a goal to reach the dream. If faith wasn't required, then you wouldn't need God to help you reach that goal or dream. Somehow, when we become an adult, right, we stop dreaming. And sometimes we just settle, right? And like when we were a little girl, we dreamed of driving pink, being a princess or a teacher or a nurse or a doctor or whatever you thought you would be, right? And then we get older and then we start getting hard and we start thinking, oh, it's so hard and I can't do this, I can't do that. And I want you to step back into that little girl mentality of dreaming again. Until you can visualize that dream in your mind, you can't achieve it. You actually have to visualize it first and believe it and see it already done to actually achieve it. If you can see it, you can dream it, right? And number 3, you have to care enough to prepare. You have to care enough to prepare. You are in the world of business. You are your own CEO, right? How would you run your company, right? Sometimes when we think, well, I own my own business, we don't take it as seriously, but we need to take it seriously. Your beauty experience is your boardroom. Your beauty experience is your boardroom. Why would you ever wing it? That's crazy. So if the reason why you're not booking beauty experience is because you don't feel confident in your party, shame on you. this is a funny training I did, but I said, and I don't cuss, but I said, stop sucking. If you're so tired of sucking at your skincare party or beauty experience, that's your fault. That's totally your fault, because I never had apps and outlines and parties that I could go to. I literally had to study the flip chart, look at the beauty book, go watch my director here and there when she wasn't busy with her 3 children. And I wrote my own index cards. You guys, now we have apps, we have videos. Your director's constantly asking you to come. We have beauty studios where you can watch them. And so don't tell me that you're not good at it. No, you don't want to get good at it. So, you've got to just say enough is enough and write out an outline, practice it every night before you go to bed. Feel the fear, do it anyway. You can't say anymore that you're not good at it. It's because you don't want to be good at it. If you wanted to get good at it, you get good at it. If you're not good at closing sales, stop saying that you're not good at closing sales and say, you know what, I'm excellent at closing sales. And if you don't have a closing sheet and it's not powerful, then go watch someone that is and watch the art of what she says and the power in her words and her body language, those type of things. So stop saying, I suck at team building. I suck at booking. I suck at this. That's your problem. You suck because you're not trying to get better. And so I felt like I stunk in so many areas, but I was willing to memorize, tweak, look myself in the mirror, practice, close myself, my husband, whatever I needed to do to get better. So you can't stay in the same place. It's better that you feel silly in front of yourself, in front of other people, right? So practice in the car. And I want you to look at your business from a fresh spirit of gratitude. You guys, look at your business from a fresh spirit of attitude. Guys, I don't care if you do it to your stuffed animals. I don't care what you do, but get better at it and stop saying I'm not good at something. Whatever you feel that you suck or fear, I want you to face that fear full on and say, start, switching it up and say, you know what, I'm powerful at team building. I'm powerful at closing. Everybody that I'm in front of wants to join with me. Everybody wants to be on my team. Everybody wants to meet me. Everybody wants me to be their beauty consultant. And when you start saying that and you start affirming that over your life, that is exactly what happens. I believe that everybody wants to be on our team. I believe when you walk into an airplane or an event or a meeting, God will surprise you. You will sit next to that person that's supposed to be on your team. But are you expecting it? Are you expecting it? Are you believing it? Are you talking it? Right? And you guys, we have scripts. Memorize the scripts, right? So just get better at it. And number 4, you guys, you have to work the numbers, right? Men and women are different in business. Women by nature tend to be more emotionally driven, whereas guys are a little bit more even keel, right? And so because of our emotions, sometimes we can let that take us on a roller coaster ride. And that's the hardest part sometimes, you guys. So we have to learn to take control of those ups and the downs. And we've got to stop justifying, my job isn't that bad. I don't really need Mary Kay that bad. Or, you know what, I'm just too busy. I don't know where I'm going to fit this in. Like, be careful of your self-talk and what you're saying. It's a numbers game. You need to be doing 30 faces a month times 4. That's 120 faces in the next 4 months. And we talked about Mary Kay's anniversary, which would be, her 100th birthday is May 13th, you guys. And so we want to do at least 100 faces by then and honor our founder. And so you guys, yeah, there's no secret. There's no secret at all, right? It's just going to take hard work. It's going to take dreaming bigger, right? It's going to take caring enough to prepare and facing those things that we think we're not good at. And we're going to talk a little bit differently to ourselves. And number 4, you guys, we're going to work the numbers. We're going to work the numbers. And so I believe that these next 4 months are going to be really, really powerful. So I want you guys to write out where you are committed to finish by the end of the March, and make sure you have a coaching session with your director and say, listen, this is where I'm finishing April 1. This is where I'm finishing. This is the area that I need to work on. I need your accountability. I'm going to face this head on and stop sucking. Okay. And excuse me for saying that, but it's the truth. And I'm going to start working the numbers, and I'm going to start facing my fear and getting better and believing positive things are coming my way. And I'm going to change the affirmations and the words over my life, and things are going to start changing. And so I'm excited. I know that we have a lot in store these next 4 months, and I know that it's going to be powerful. So thank you guys so much for listening. And I look so forward to seeing you at our events this week with Melody Fox. And for those of you that live out of town, I'll be seeing you soon. So thank you guys so much for coming on and listening tonight. Have a good night.